we weren't good on defense at all. They kind of got whatever they wanted throughout the entire game. I mean, we had good stretches, obviously came back, but I mean, it wasn't enough. Our effort definitely wasn't there tonight. They out-rebounded us, forced a lot of turnovers on our side. So, I mean, there's a lot of areas we need to improve.
Hunter, you've talked about wanting to find ways to get involved in games maybe more than you had in the past. I guess, was this a tough one for you to get involved in ways beyond scoring, and did you find it to be that way throughout?
Yeah, I think, it was tough for me to start the game. I was trying to, let the game come to me and kind of, see how I was going to affect the game. But, I got to be better out there clearly. When we're laboring offensively, I got to try to help my teammates out and kind of give them the pressure release. Offensively just didn't have it today.
Hunter, what makes it so difficult to score around the basket against these guys?
I think they just do a really good job of not fouling, making you make tough shots. I think they're kind of known for that, just being really solid and making, like I said earlier, guys make tough shots.
Zeke, I'm curious, Coach Self in the locker room post game, what was his message to you guys?
I mean, that's kind of what we keep in the locker room. Not really going to share any information that he talks to us about, other than the fact that he understands. We all understand we got to be better moving forward.
Zeke, you guys turned it over 17 times as a group. Just how challenging is it to prepare for and then to handle Iowa State's ball pressure from their guards?
Yeah, I mean, it's just something you can't really simulate in practice. They're so aggressive and they pressure, 94 feet. So it's really hard to, experience that before you play them. Obviously, I mean, most of the team has had experience playing against them. I mean, I played against them myself, and then a lot of, returning guys played against them. But I mean, yeah, they're a scrappy team, man. I mean, it's tough to go against something like that. But there's areas where we felt like we could have took advantage of some of their mistakes and weaknesses, but I mean, we just didn't capitalize. So.
Hey, Hunter and Zeke, for both you guys, you don't have a lot of time. A big one coming up Saturday. What do you do to make sure one doesn't become two? Because that's something you guys talk a lot about, holding serve at home and kind of staying in this race.
Yeah, we after the game we kind of tried to get that game out of our mind quickly, and we know it's a quick turnaround for K-State, and we'll know they'll be very fired up to try to come in our building and get a win, try to turn their season around. And like you said, it's very important that we try to learn from this game, but also kind of let it get behind us and prepare for a big game against Kansas State, because we know they're going to play their tails off, and we got to try to get back on track.
In the immediate aftermath, Hunter, what are the things you think you guys can learn from this game?
I think mostly just offensively, we got to play with more ball and body movement. I think their pressure was kind of determining our offense, where we got to kind of be the aggressor out there for sure, and kind of put more pressure on them instead of having them put the pressure on us. And I think defensively, just tightened up some things, the ball screen coverage, and they scored 74 points, but a lot of that was the game was kind of already over. So we played pretty good defensively, but I think rebounding is probably another aspect that we got to tighten up, especially defensively.
Zeke, you mentioned effort just wasn't there tonight. Can you pinpoint where that comes from? Where do you get effort? Where does it come from? Where do you guys try to find it when it's not there?
Yeah, I mean, as a basketball player, I think it comes from pride. Understanding when you come into an arena like this and it's really rowdy and packed, and the building had energy tonight, and it kind of, I don't want to say it took it out of us, but it screwed some things up within our team a little bit, and we just never could really get our mojo back. I mean, we fought hard. We came back and cut the lead, I think, to 2 or 5 or something like that, and I mean, we just couldn't get over the hill. So it's tough, but it's something we just got to learn from, fix our mistakes, and move forward.
Zeke, are you surprised at the free throw shooting on the road? Those are pretty key points.
I mean, it sucks to miss a lot of free throws, but I mean, some guys stepped up. The ball didn't go in the rim. I mean, it happens. It's not the end of the world. So, I mean, it's something we'll work on in practice for sure. But I mean, it sucks to see the ball not going into the free throw line.
Of course. Anything else? Thanks, fellas.
Thanks, guys. We're sharp.
Thanks, guys.